Hey kids, what time is it?
Game time!
Hey kids, let's play heads or tails. Here's how to play. My dad is going to flip a coin here on the screen. This is me and my dad. Aww. If you think the coin will land on heads, put both of your hands on your head. If you think the coin will land on tails, guess where you'll put your hands? On your tail. If you guess right, you stay in the game. But if you guess wrong, you have to sit down. You're out.
Say what?
Okay, it's time to play. Nice sound effect, Dad. Everybody stand up. Put your hands to your side. Ready? Let's flip that coin.
3, 2, 1, walk it in!
It's heads! If you guessed heads, stay standing. You are still in. If you guessed tails, you need to sit down. You're out.
Let's play again!
Put your hands to your side. Ready? Let's flip that coin.
3, 2, 1, walk it in!
It's tails! If you guessed tails, stay standing. You are still in. If you guessed heads, you need to sit down. You're out.
Let's play again!
Put your hands to your side. Ready? Let's flip that coin.
3, 2, 1, walk it in!
It's tails! If you guessed tails, stay standing. You are still in. If you guessed heads, you need to sit down. You're out.
Let's play again!
Put your hands to your side. Ready? Let's flip that coin.
3, 2, 1, walk it in!
It's heads! If you guessed heads, stay standing. You are still in. If you guessed tails, you need to sit down. You're out.
Let's play again!
Put your hands to your side. Ready? Let's flip that coin.
3, 2, 1, walk it in!
It's tails! If you guessed tails, stay standing. You are still in. If you guessed heads, you need to sit down. You're out.
Let's play again!
Put your hands to your side. Ready? Let's flip that coin.
3, 2, 1, walk it in!
It's tails! If you guessed tails, stay standing. You are still in. If you guessed heads, you need to sit down. You're out.
Let's play again!
Okay, everybody. Only 2 more rounds. Put your hands to your side. Ready? Let's flip that coin.
3, 2, 1, walk it in!
It's heads! If you guessed heads, stay standing. You are still in. If you guessed tails, you need to sit down. You're out. Okay, it's the final round. Put your hands to your side. Ready? Let's flip that coin.
3, 2, 1, walk it in.
It's tails.
First day of school. I'm so excited. I've got all my stuff out. Nothing can stop me. And I have my hand sanitizer. I'm so excited. Yay! Okay. Oh, just that hand sanitizer. Help. Okay, I got that all washed off. Turns out this is hand soap. Not to be used in the same way. This is hand sanitizer. So this is gonna be like way better. Unbelievable. I just log on. Okay, I'm excited. Oh, gotta turn my camera on. Okay. All right, here we go. What? Come on. No. Ugh. Come on. Work. Come here. Minion is going to fix this. You're not fixing it. No, that's not working. Okay, it's still not working. I'm just gonna stay here and drink. Hey everyone. There is a word that you've probably heard a lot this week, and that word is stress. I know. So you might have heard your parents say it. You might have even said it yourself. I'm so stressed out this week. Well, let's talk about what that means. So the actual meaning of stress is just strain or pressure placed on a thing or a person. There's actually two different kinds of stress, because not all stress is bad. The first kind of stress is a good stress. It's like a balloon. When you put air into the balloon, it stresses out or it puts pressure on the balloon, but it's a great thing, right? You get a balloon out of it. Watch. Oh, it looked like Rudolph. Ah! I love it. I mean, that's an awesome thing, right? There's also the kind of stress like when you're pushing your body and you're trying to do more and more, and so you keep pushing and going and you get better and you get stronger. That is an awesome kind of stress. You know, Bible tells us in Romans 5, 3, and 4, we rejoice at hard times because we know that they develop endurance, and endurance causes strength of character. That's a good kind of stress, right? Then there's the other kind of stress, like when you pull and pull and pull on something and finally it just snaps. It's that second kind of stress that we're talking about today. When people say, I'm stressed out, I can't take it anymore. That is the kind of stress that they're talking about, the kind that doesn't feel good, where you pull and you pull and you pull and you pull and then pull. It just breaks. It's just too much, right? That's what we're going to talk about today. What does the Bible have to say about stress? So the Bible says, as a person thinks in their heart, that's exactly who they're going to be. So in other words, stress is a thought. And I happen to have some balloons right here to help us show you what that means. And so if you think about it, thoughts are kind of like balloons that are just there in your mind. And they're sitting there, and you could have thoughts about all kinds of stuff, right? I mean, you could think about baseball, and then you could think about tennis, and then you could think about food, and then you could think about all kinds of stuff, right? But when you see something come, and it's a thought that is stressful, that says, I'm never going to get to log on to this, or I can't believe my teacher's still talking, or I can't figure this out. This is so much pressure, and why did everything have to change? When it's stressful like that, that means you have pulled down one of the stress or one of the thought balloons that is putting too much pressure on you. And the easiest thing to do is to simply let it go. So, let it go, let it go. So if at all possible, right? Because you're gonna have lots of different options of stuff to think about. And you can say, let's see, this one makes me feel stressed, so I'm not gonna do that one. He's whoop. That one's out of here. That one's gone. That's the best thing to do because it's always going to come down to your thoughts. And what God told us to think about is in Philippians. And it says whatever is true and whatever is lovely, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is admirable or praiseworthy, think about those things. So what does it look like to do that? And what do I do if it's too late and I've already pulled down the balloon and I go back and I get all my little stress balloons and I want to pull them all in. And now they're sitting here with me and I am stressed out. What do I do? But what we're going to do is we're going to take all of our cares, all of our stresses, all of our worries, and we're going to put them in this little box. All right, so here's what you're gonna need. You're gonna need a box. It doesn't matter what kind of box it is. You can have one like this, or you can have a Tupperware bowl, or a cup, or just anything. Anything that you can say, this is where I'm gonna put my worries. This is where I'm gonna put all of my stressors, okay? So you need a box, and some paper, and something to write with. I have a purple Sharpie. And then, when you start feeling stressed out or when something starts coming at you, okay, you can say, stop. See if you can let go of that thought. If you can let go of that thought, that's always the best. But if you can't, then you can write your stressor down on this piece of paper and then cast it or send it off to Jesus and know that he has got it. Because he was made to carry that stuff for us. We were never designed to hold on to that, right? God said we could come to him with everything and we're going to give it to him. And just like that ball is way over there, then our cares are going to be far away from us. So you take your piece of paper and you're going to write on it whatever is stressing you out. So I just wrote school. And then what you'll do, right? Okay. Write down whatever's stressing you out. So you can put your brother and sister's name if you wanted to, or whatever was stressing you out. Your dog, your, the fact that your microwave smells funny, I don't know, whatever. And you pick up your God box, okay? And here's the deal. Once you write something down and you put it in the God box, you don't pick it back up again, okay? Once it goes in here, it belongs to God and it's not yours anymore. And we're using this just as a picture of what's actually happening. So you can pray as you're doing this and say, God, everything that is so frustrating and stressing me out, everything that's so scary and just kind of freaking me out a little bit, all of that, you put it in the God box. And you close the lid and you say, God, that is yours. That's your problem to deal with. That's yours for forever, right? And once it's in the God box, it's in the God box. And so if you feel that thought coming back at you going, hey, I want you to think about this. What if it doesn't work out? You know what you say? You say, oh, thank you for that. It's in the God box. God's going to handle it. Thank you very much. And that's an awesome way to handle stress. Here's another idea. For this one, you're going to need some Post-it notes and something to write with. Because the best thing that you could possibly do to pull yourself out of, really honestly, even a full panic attack, but it'll work if you're stressed or scared or just dealing with anxiety. I'm telling you, it always works. You're going to feel better within a minute because God told us to be grateful in all things. And now we know that some really cool things happen in our brain when we're grateful. So it's going to take all that chemistry and all those things that happen in your brain that make you feel scared, and it's going to make them go away. It's awesome. So we're going to be grateful today. So I've got some Post-it notes and something to write with. And then this is my little school setups, right? So y'all saw this a minute ago. But see, okay, so I got my little computer, and then I have this little wall back here. You see that? And my little minion friend. Okay, so you take your Post-it notes, and you're going to write one thing on it that you are grateful for, okay? Just start thinking about it. Just one thing per Post-it note, okay? Because it makes it more fun. And then put it up somewhere where you can see it. See, that's why it's on my little wall. See, let me turn the camera so you can see. Ta-da! Okay, so there's one. So that says family. And then I'm going to say food because, I'm always grateful for food. I love that. Oh, okay. And then you just start playing a game with yourself. How many things can I come up with? Can I come up with 20? Can I come up with 30? Can I come up with 100? Oh my gosh, if you had 100, you have got to let me know. That would just be awesome. I would be so amazingly impressed. And you just keep going and going and going. And I think you're going to find out that once you start saying thank you to God for all of these things, you're going to feel so much better. And it also lets that stuff happen in your brain. Coffee. I am grateful for coffee. And I'm grateful for you. Yes, you, the one watching this video right now. Grateful for all of my kids. Y'all are amazing. I miss getting to see y'all in person. Okay, so, and then what you do is you slather it all over whatever your station is. And so every time you feel scared or stressed out or you start to get anxious, look up and just start counting and saying, okay, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful, I'm grateful, I'm grateful. You feel so much better. And I hope eventually your whole area gets filled up and it's awesome and it's full, and just keep going, because that's when it gets fun. When you've done all the obvious things and you're like, I can't think of any more. That's when it starts. That's when the game starts, right? How many more can I think of? You know, I came up with 40. Can I hit 50? That's when it gets really, really fun. It's awesome. So you can do it on a break. You can do it whenever you need to take a moment, during your school day, during your home family day, during whatever you're doing. This works. It even works in the car. So give it a try. All right, so one last thing that will really help, and that is saying scripture to yourself, right? It's pretty awesome. You could look it up or you can memorize it with me right now and say it whenever you need help or you need assistance or you feel stressed out. So let's learn it together. You ready? Okay, here we go. I'm going to read it. It says, don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell God what you need and thank Him for all He has done. Isn't that the best verse ever? Oh, I love it. And it's everything we just learned to do, right? To say, God, thank you so much for everything that you've done. And you hand your worries to Him and you start saying thank you. And trust me, you're going to feel so much better. Okay, so I'm going to read it one more time so we can learn it all together. You ready? Here we go. Philippians 4:6. Don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell God what you need and thank Him for all He has done. Awesome. So you can write that out and put it right in front of you, or you can memorize it and say it over and over and over and over again. Good job.